Personality Development. Hello. Greetings, I am Husa Mori. Greetings from the Forge of Fate. Now I will tell you about the date, July 25, 2023. Date contains the digits 2 and 5, and the sum between them is 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. The number 2 is an image of the woman expressed by the moon. The woman is flexible, yielding, and self-willed. There is a changing mood. 2 is a symbol of the overflow of opposites. Thus, joy is replaced by sadness, which then passes through other moods. Sometimes diplomacy is required. Hesitation and uncertainty are found. At the same time, intuitive understanding of other people, if it is the mother, qualities such as self-sacrifice, poise, diplomacy, and magnanimity are manifested. The negative side of this figure is indecision, suspiciousness, and self-sacrifice. During the day, this is reflected as a change in the situation. You need the ability to listen to others. Attracting allies. 2 people work and think better than 1. Find partners. Now is not the time to show off. Your leadership qualities can appear in negotiations with people. Earth, as a female energy, is hospitable, enveloping, life-giving, and resource-providing. If you have a project, you will be able to find resources to implement it. But this does not mean active action to realize the project. Conditions are created for seed growth. There is no influence from the sun or water for this possibility to be realized. The number 5 symbolizes risk, reaching its final result through journeys and experiments. It lacks stability. Bearer of change, the new, and the movement in close connection with nature. In such moments, you need to have a flexible mind. Initiative and the ability to find the rational in any situation, the freedom that manifests itself in an active form generation of new ideas, actions, and processes. Rejection of routine creates uncertainty. Too much innovation leads to big risks. These risks are not always justified. The balance between security through rules and innovative actions must ensure development. A lot of scientific knowledge is needed to maintain the balance. Proactive and timely actions. Sometimes the costs and risks are very high. The risks are not justified. If we lose, there is a possibility of disappointment. Due to his desire for adventures, he can get bored too quickly and not finish his tasks. The number 7 on this date is repeated 3 times. The sum of 2 and 5 in the date is 7. The month is denoted by 7, and the sum of the digits of the year gives 7. 7 is fundamental to this day. The number 7 in the day brings wisdom gained through observation. Discovering the connections and laws of nature leads to skill and improvement. Studying each detail and observing how it connects with others leads to an understanding of fundamental laws. This is how the possibility of the most successful action in a given situation arises. To others, such success looks like luck. Divine support and miracles are the product of careful consideration and action. The number 7 is associated with the divine principle. The help of angels brings luck. Thus, spiritual growth is related to revealing the laws of nature. The spiritual man becomes a scientist who admires the Father Creator and studies the creation. 7 is the connection of the material with the spiritual. One finds one's place in the whole circle. The accumulation of wealth and prestige becomes meaningless. The real wealth is knowledge and people. The year consists of the numbers 2, 0, 2, and 3. The couple as an expression of the inner world. 202. Overthinking, repeating, and overthinking again. It is an action in the mind that gives birth to new ideas. These ideas are expressed in the number 3. At the same time, it expresses the need for cooperation and achieving common goals. The goal becomes a product. The base number is 2 plus 5 plus 0 plus 7 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 21. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. The base number is 3. The number 3 means resilience. This number is an expression of the image of the child created by both parents. The love between father and mother, 1 and 2. Thus, the characteristics of a child are curiosity. Studying books is not enough. A lot of personal experience is needed. So curiosity prevails. The lack of caution is characteristic of the child because the child does not have accumulated knowledge about the risks. Other characteristics are strength, aggressiveness, disregard for norms, and breaking the canon. There are many opportunities for creativity and art. Optimism and aggressiveness lead to success. And so the characteristics of the date July 25, 2023. On this day, passivity and conservatism limit freedom. It requires observation, study, and the accumulation of knowledge and skills. The goal is only improvement. Observing and studying the laws. As an exponent of the childish, it shows us a lack of boundaries and fearlessness. Self-improvement. The mother expressed her desire to assist her brood. But at the same time, the child is free, 5, to act differently, innovatively, and unpredictably. Skills for aggressiveness, effectiveness, and organization are created. The growth of the young person's personality is formed. Success comes after observing and creating knowledge about nature. This was from me, Husa Mori. I wish you life and health.